Welcome, 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 everybody. Don't be staring at my new haircut, okay? Man, it almost looks like I'm bald. I love it. Welcome to the Share Den podcast number 86. 86, I believe.
Yeah.
86. We're rolling right along. Seriously, though, what do you think of my haircut? I almost look like I'm bald. When you look at the screen, look at the screen.
Well, it's just because your hair is thinning.
That look like I'm bald? Yeah, but it doesn't look that thin when I have a full head of dew.
No.
No.
Well, it's poofy.
So I was going to let it get really long till it annoyed Sharon, and then she would finally be so sick of it, she would cut it. Well, that failed. You know why? Because Great Clips gave me a coupon for any haircut for $11.99. So that's what I did. And instead of doing 6 and 4 on the sides like I normally do, I went 4 on top, 2 on the sides. So now
you did longer on the top?
Just a fuzz. 4 on top, 2 on the sides.
Yeah.
That's what it was supposed to be. I don't know.
If I could get away with that, I would do that for my hair.
Oh, it's so much nicer being out in the heat and all that.
Yeah.
All right. We have topic slider trivia, whichever one you want to play first.
So today's topic.
There we go.
Is
a 12-hour car ride. You can only listen to one artist. Who is it?
Now,
that sounds like torture, though, quite honestly. But
is it artist or can it be group?
It can be like some of the people said, like Paul McCartney, and then they included the Wings and Beatles in there, which is cheating. Which is cheating, by the way.
Cheating. I know, but I would cheat too.
But you can't say, like whatever your favorite band is. Like you can't say. I guess you could say Steve Perry and Journey. Because but you can't. I mean,
well, we can say whatever we want.
Just think. Yes, it's America. Do what we want, and it's Monday. Yeah. Anyway, 12 hours in the car. First off, is a long, long time.
Ugh, just drive down to Myrtle Beach. Anyone would know that.
Oh, that's about what it is too to Myrtle. So 12 hours. Yeah, but we usually stop off and spend one night somewhere. So it's not 12 hours stop. When was the last time you were in a car 12 straight hours? Oh, last time we came home from Myrtle Beach.
Probably. But there have been times where, Josh and I drove down to Atlanta, which when I drive is usually about 9 hours. And it was exactly 12 because we left on a Good Friday morning, like at 6 a.m. It was when he was still in high school.
Okay. But I'm trying to think here. When you drive, it's 9. What is it when I drive?
I don't know. 9.5, 10. I don't know.
Huh. Somebody might drive a little faster than me.
But anyways, it took us exactly 12 because it was just that constant on 75 through the mountains where people were driving in the slow lane. And if you were president, they would have been thrown in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right. Yeah. So now let's do our trivia question. Then we have our new Wednesday sponsor and their new video.
Yeah. So I just asked this question to Josh. He did not know.
Okay. What is the responsibility of tonsils? What is the responsibility of tonsils?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you come up with these questions? What is going on in that mind where you go there?
Exactly.
Okay. So put your answers. Don't look it up. Cheaters, don't be cheating. Nurse Terry's going to get this, I'm sure. All right, let's go.
People are already playing with the topic.
That's fine. That's good.
So you basically have 1 minute to think about what is the responsibility of our tonsils without cheating. Tommy is saying yodeling.
Okay. Thank you, Tommy. Well, let's get to those comments after the video.
Hi, I'm Wayne, owner of Inside Out Inspections. This is Steve in our sales and marketing team. Steve, can you kind of just give us a quick overview of our company?
So we are a one-stop shop. We do residential, commercial, basically anything that your house inspection, home inspection, business inspection needs, we do it all in-house.
Right. So, and I heard we got packages, right? So you could do packages, you could save yourself money.
Yes.
So the idea of the one-stop shop then actually works pretty good because then you as a client don't have to call 5 or 6 different people. We can take care of all at once.
Exactly. One-stop shop, meaning like we do from infrared, septic, pest, sewer scopes. Everything is just done in-house. You don't have to go through a bunch of different contractors or anything. It's just one stop. You come see us and we get you done.
Yeah, and we I know we get a 24-hour turnaround maximum on our inspection reports. Sometimes like a mold test might take a couple days longer or whatever. But we try to preset like infrared machines and everything else so we can make it fast and efficient. Okay, so if you're interested in getting a home inspection with us, number 734-224-0342. And we usually can get you scheduled in 1 or 2 days. And we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you very much.
Thanks for your business.
There you go. Nice job. That's who we use. That's all the only ones we're ever going to use. So when I die and then you're selling the condo, you call Wayne.
And their information is scrolling on the bottom. So feel free to check them out.
There you go. All right. Trivia answer. I'm going to say the tonsils do nothing.
Let's see.
McCravers, Sherry agrees with me. Nothing.
Tommy's saying
for yodeling.
Yodeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are lymph nodes and barrier to germs.
Yes.
Huh.
So
what do you mean a barrier to germs? So they get in the way?
No, the tonsils are a set of lymph nodes that form a ring at the back of your throat behind your nose, mouth, and nose. They provide a barrier to prevent germs from making their way further into your body, and they're rich in white blood cells which fight infections. Technically, there are 4 types of tonsils. Did you know that?
Nope.
The palatine tonsils, which are located on either side of the back of your mouth. The adenoids, of course, the tonsils that are in the upper airway. The lingual tonsil at the back of the tongue sometimes comes out as a treatment for sleep apnea.
Oh, yeah.
The tubal tonsils are located near the entrance to each eustachian tube and generally receive less attention. So there you go.
I know that if I had to get my tonsils out at my age now, it's actually a lot more risky or dangerous.
Right. Well, and Josh,
he got his out
when we lived in Atlanta. The doctor said he had enough tonsils for 4 people. Plus, they removed some of his adenoids because
he would
stop breathing.
He was like 4 years old.
Yeah.
Had to get him out.
Yep.
So he doesn't have them. So he probably won't have sleep apnea like his old man. All right. That's awesome. Trivia question. Okay. Let's talk about my weekend. We got a lot to cover here.
Okay.
First off, date night, Friday night, went to Smokehouse 734. That was awesome. What did I have? Oh, I had their fish dinner.
Yeah.
Their fish platter, walleye, shrimp, and something else I'm not remembering. Anyway, it was really, really good.
You did love it. And you were in the mood for shrimp, but I really wanted my pulled smoked chicken tacos. I'm telling you, they have the best tacos around. They're delicious. You can get brisket, pork, or chicken.
Awesome. All right. Lori just sent us a comment about, I just sent you an email again with your shirt. We played that on Friday's podcast.
Yeah. We showcased you on Friday, girl.
So you got to go to Friday's podcast to check it out. You look very, very attractive in that shirt, by the way. All right. And then came home, watched the Lions and the Browns game. I'll give you a full update on the Lions today if you tune into my show at 2, because they had Maurice Norris who got hurt.
Yeah,
it was crazy, man. When he went down, he was like spazzing and stiff, and that's never a good sign. No. But it looks like he's going to be okay. They're not saying a whole lot about if he's going to be able to return to football ever.
I mean, think about, like you and I were talking about, like, probably his whole life, that's what he wanted to do and be. And
24 years old,
and a lot of times guys will leave college to go to pro, and something like this happens. And then, then what?
But solid Christian, giving God the glory. So anyway, more on that later. And then Saturday morning, up early, breakfast with Pastor Steve, retired, at the Blob Evans on Airport Highway. Shout out to Cheryl. What's up, girl? Okay. So, I have a video of a public service announcement of something interesting that happened while we were there. I'll let the video do the talking. So here I am having breakfast, actually finishing breakfast at the Bob Evans on Airport Highway with Pastor Steve. Hello, Steve.
I get nervous in front of people.
And not a lot of people here. I'm not sure why. Maybe it has something to do with this crazy loud music. And most of it is country and a lot of guitars. Luckily now, oh, another country song. I've asked twice now for them to turn it down, and oh, I don't know if we can do that. I'm going to talk to my manager. So if you ever come to the Bob Evans on Airport Highway, first off, you'll find that you'll have plenty of room. And it's breakfast time, and there's like hardly anybody in here. And maybe it's the loud freaking music that they won't turn down for you. Anyway, public service from your boy Denny. Okay, you've been warned. I know it was weird. Food was great, and our server, who we've known for years, she's like, "Oh yeah, let's talk to the manager." Nothing happened. So I went up to the hostess lady, and I just said, "Hey," and I was very nice, no tone, gentle Denny. And I just say, "Hey, is there any way you can turn the speakers down, or the ones out, where we were, just turn them off?" "Oh, yeah. Well, let me talk to my manager." I got that twice. I don't even know if the manager was there, but it never got turned down. And it was really distracting, because we're having heart-to-heart conversation and sharing stuff and all that. And it was just really distracting. So there you go.
So why was it that you two were in that whole room by yourself? Like, isn't that kind of an overflow room? Was the other section so full that you guys were the first two to be in that overflow room, or what?
No, it wasn't very busy. Let's just say. Now, when we left, it got busier, but that was probably 8:30, 8:45 when I took that video. And on a Saturday morning, you think they'd be busier, but I think that particular Bob Evans gets a bad rap.
Well, it is kind of like, because it's you got to go down past it and turn right and make another right. You know what I mean? It's not like you can get. It's not accessible.
It's very visible though, as soon as you get off the expressway, so it's not hard to navigate it. So anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Whenever you ask a server once, you usually get something, but ask twice and whatever. Maybe
you needed it 3 times a lady.
Maybe. Ooh, Lionel Richie would be a good one to listen to for 12 straight hours.
All night long.
And all the Commodores. Okay, so then, we go to church, 5:00 service over at Cedar Creek. Shout out to Ben, doing a great job. And we're going down Douglas Road, and there is a big old Ford Excursion in front of us. Okay, and I'm driving, and all of a sudden,
I forgot.
And I couldn't take a video because I was driving, or I would have. But anyway, all of a sudden, a paper plate with a whole bunch of food on it come flying out the window. And we were going like maybe we were just taking off from a light. And
40, it's probably like 40 miles an hour.
We weren't even going that fast, I don't think. But I'm like, who throws a paper plate of some food out? And it looked like it was baked beans or some kind of bones or something. And it was very weird. So, of course, naturally, I had to go up next to him at the next stoplight just to see what was up. And, there's a dude in the back seat, window down, licking his fingers, no lie, as we go up next to him, which made me kind of laugh.
Didn't make me laugh.
But it really broke my heart that people are just so rude and would whip a plate of.
It was a styrofoam plate, and it looked like it was baked beans, and it just flew out the window, and we pull it. Jenny's like, "I gotta see this. If it's a kid, whatever." No, 4 adults,
grown-ass man
in this SUV, like grown children and parents. And he's licking his fingers with his napkin and all that. And he pulls his phone out because his window was down. So that's how we could see in. It was like they just come from a barbecue or something. And I don't understand that thinking.
It makes me sad. I felt like the Indian on the side of the road with the littering and the tear.
With the tear coming down.
I did not say anything only because there was another car in front of me and we were at a stoplight, and you just never know what people are going to do.
Yeah. Pop,
you just
pop,
say,
pop.
"Hey, did you lose something back there?" You know, you don't say that because then all of a sudden you're the giant jerk and then they come after you and then it's road rage and we never get to church and we miss Ben's message. So I said nothing.
The one weird thing I noticed, it was an Ohio license plate, but the county was not at the bottom of the license plate.
Oh, yeah. Well, it wasn't Lucas County because people in Lucas County wouldn't do that.
Yes, they would. Just drive down 475.
Yeah. Yeah, but those are people that aren't from Lucas County. Those are people driving through that are litter bugs. There you go. Then we went to, after church, Rosaria's in Perrysburg with Olivia. Shout out to Logan. Do we have any pictures of that? Did we take any pictures?
No. Well, I took pictures of my food.
We didn't take pictures of you, me, and Olivia?
Oh, he did. Oh, that's right. He did. Yeah.
Not on my phone because I don't have them or I would have sent them. Anyway, sat outside again because inside it was 60 degrees, very cold inside Rosario. So we're like, can we sit outside?
No one was sitting outside.
Nobody. And then all of a sudden everybody was sitting out there because we are
the trendsetters. Now, but with that being said, it's shaded. They have their umbrellas up. There was a nice breeze. Inside the 5 is right next door. They have live entertainment.
Yeah, that guy was good too.
Guitar. So it was just a really nice, relaxing, and then about 4 more people came out. So the servers hated us.
What was this? What do you mean? Logan was loving us.
No, I know he was. At first, he came walking out in his jeans and he's just like, and I am like, hey, bet you're glad we sat outside.
Outside? But by the end of the night, this kid, I knew that he was going to Owens and what he was studying and all this other stuff. And I swear, if we would have pulled out a chair, if he was on break, he'd have sat down. He was BSing with us. Anyway, and what was the Stick song the guy did acoustically that was just pretty amazing? And then Olivia went up and asked him if he could do Mr. Roboto.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Anyway, very fun, very entertaining. And besides the entertainment of the acoustic guitar player at Inside the 5, which we were basically stealing it. Although we did go give him a tip. Olivia did, because he was good. Mm-hmm. We got entertained by this.
Oh my gosh, that is
See, we can't leave anyway. Train before.
You're such a brat.
No, it was awesome.
I was loving it, and you're making fun of me.
No, I knew when you whipped it out. I'm like, okay, this will be fun. And then I knew we'd use it on the podcast, and we did. So there you go. Extra entertainment.
It's the small things. It would have been really cool had it been like an Amtrak, like a passenger train, and not like a gravel from the quarry train.
Yeah, still a train. Trains are cool. All right, Sunday, got up early, did something I haven't done yet. I went over to the pond and check out this sunrise. Boom.
That is absolutely beautiful.
Isn't that awesome?
I mean, that is gorgeous. And that's taken with the phone, no less.
Yeah, my phone right directly into the sun. I'm like, I think that would be a good picture.
Yeah.
The little wispy clouds.
Yeah. But look at the reflection. I mean, it is like a mirror. Yeah,
it was gorgeous. I don't know why I don't do more of that. That I don't like get up at like 5:30 and drive over to the pond and have a sunrise. Anyway, maybe. All right. And then, so then after that, I went to Kroger, do our weekly Kroger shopping, and Sharon, she had her Mohs surgery there by her nose.
Which, by the way, is healing good. But man, it's like stiff and this stitches are pulling. And I think one's already like dissolving. Because I have some under, which will be there for 7 to 8 months.
That looks really good.
But it hurts. And I don't have feeling like right through here, which he said that's normal because some of the sensory nerves are shaken up.
Are you missing my lips on your lips?
Yeah.
That's a lie. False. Pull your false pedal out. So I go to Kroger and Sharon's like, oh, we forgot to put something on the list. And she's like, because we have a rule. If it's not on the list, you ain't getting it. So she texts me, oh, I need Vaseline. So I go to Kroger. I'm there at Kroger. It's the last time I'm going to get. And I swear it was like a 12-ounce tub of Kroger petroleum jelly. Not Vaseline, petroleum jelly, their own brand. And I'm like, It was like $6. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to go over to Dollar Tree, and which is close by. So I go over to Dollar Tree, and they have the brand Vaseline, which it was still a pretty big tub. And that was $4.50. So I get home and I hand it to Sharon, and she goes, "Hey, did you open this and put your finger in? Because somebody put their finger in." And I'm like, "No." She goes, "Well, somebody did." And the rule, Sharon has a rule. You never pick the first item off a counter or off the shelf. You got to get something behind it. So Sharon was just going to scoop it out with a spoon. And I'm like, no, I spent $4.50 on that. I'm going back to Dollar Tree. So I didn't even have my wallet on me. I drive back there and I walk in, it's in the bag. And I said to the woman, I'm like, "Hey, remember me? I was just in." She goes, "Oh yeah." I said, "Well, I bought this Vaseline," and I opened it up and looked inside, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, you didn't use this?" I'm like, "Nope."
I can't believe there's not a safety
I know.
thing to peel off.
Kroger has theirs. They have a safety thing on Kroger. So maybe I should have bought the Kroger. Anyway, so she goes, "Okay." And she gave it to me. She was really distraught. She goes, "I can't believe a customer would do that and use it and then just put it back on the shelf." And I'm like, "Lady, you should have seen the dude whip the plate of beans out on Saturday. I mean, people are pigs."
What about the dude walking around Kroger with his snack bag and then I see him walk out empty-handed?
Yeah.
People, the girl that got busted for licking the tops of ice cream and coolers and putting them back in.
Yep.
That's exactly why I don't buy the first tub. I reach to the back.
So I went, got her a fresh one. Nobody messed with it. And then, to give you a TV update, no more stream TV at Buckeye. We are on the free trial of Fubo, or is it Fubo? Fubo, I think.
It's Fubo. It's
Fubo. Fubo.
Fubo?
Doesn't matter. It's TV, and there you go. So I'm done with the Buckeye. Then I went to Cinco for dinner with a buddy of mine, Greg, who I used to work with in Detroit radio, who was at the Glass City Record Show. So there you go. That was my weekend, people. And it was a good weekend. I gave it an 8.5.
Good.
What do you give your weekend? Well, you were in pain with the stitches and stuff.
I wasn't in pain. It's just uncomfortable. It's just
well, then you told me you were in pain, but like, okay, you're a liar.
No, it's just like a hard, the stitches. It's like if you've had stitches and your skin is kind of pulling apart, because it's trying to fuse together, and then the stitches are pulling, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Got to keep them moist. Can't let them dry out.
Moist. I love that word. All right. A lot of comments. People are saying, "Hello, Pittsburgh, Rick." Lots of comments.
All right.
Lots of comments.
Dunrod, hello.
Hello, Terry.
Wayne is saying the Beatles.
That's who Wayne artists. For 12-hour road trip, the Beatles. Yeah.
So we're accepting groups, right?
Well, it says you can only listen to one singer.
Bill is saying James Taylor.
You got a friend. I like James Taylor, but in doses. I couldn't do 12 hours of James Taylor.
Rick, hello. Sherry, hello. Tommy is saying yodeling for the tonsils. Sherry saying nothing. The tonsils do nothing. Terry said she's going to say prevent infection, but she was.
You're a nurse. You should know that.
She was on a call. Kathy Cromwell just got my sleep apnea machine.
Oh, They're the best. Even though they look stupid, they sure to heck help you with your sleep.
All right.
Lori on her picture.
Right. They meddled up our reservation and had to get the last of the sun in the pool. Oh my gosh, that's funny. She's down in Disney.
Well, the beauty is, Lori, you can grab it and watch it at your leisure.
So Monica is saying Whitney Houston or John Mellencamp. She saw a short video of Mellencamp yesterday and realized how much you resemble him, Denny.
Me, John Mellencamp?
Oh.
He's a cranky little dude.
Go figure. Happened to me last week with the restaurant's curling fans. Ceiling must be ceiling.
You must have meant ceiling fans.
Asked if they could be turned down a little and was told it was either full blast or off, no in between. Oh my gosh. He's talking about your Bob Evans.
Uh-huh.
The sound you want to hear when listening to John Legend.
Oh, he's got a great voice.
Tommy
Eagles.
Eagles.
Oh, I could do the Eagles.
Phil Collins.
Phil Collins, of course, Sherry.
Eagles or Queen for me.
Eagles or Queen.
Mm-hmm. If I was able to pick a group.
Okay, so you would have to say.
Tommy's saying Eagles twice. He likes it so much.
Yeah, but those are bands. We're talking singers.
I asked you, can it be groups?
Well,
and you said.
Well, yeah, you could say Freddie Mercury, and then you can put in the Queen.
That's so cheating.
You're going to sue Don Henley and the Eagles.
That's so cheating.
Okay, well, I'm trying to give you guys a loophole.
Because Glenn Fry is also the Eagles.
That's true. That's true. Anyway, according to the...
hold on. Am I doing my one-off? Or no?
I haven't even went through all the things here yet. Did you want to just skip all that? And I haven't told you mine.
I know.
Or does your...
I thought we weren't...
Denny's Weekend PSA topic. Oh, forgot your one-off. Yeah, you have your one-off. And then we'll get to all those because you started doing those and I got distracted. Okay, one-off time.
All right. So in keeping with this, I came across a article about the 8 most iconic album covers. Okay. Because even now with uploads,
Hotel California.
Even now with uploads and all of that, just the art of the 12-inch LP is just gone. So Elvis Presley, 1956. This photo was snapped during performance at Tampa, Florida's Fort Homer Hesslery Armory on July 31st, 1955 by William V. Red Robertson, not through William Popsy Randolph, who everyone thought it was going to be.
Oh, yeah. That's who I thought it was.
Elvis wasn't even the headliner this night. He was actually the opening act for Andy Griffith. How about that? Yeah. Okay. The Velvet Underground and Nico. Have you ever heard of this?
Yes.
Group?
The Velvet Underground? Yes.
Yeah. So the unpeeled banana, you could actually peel it. It was a sticker. And in doing so, revealed a pink version of the fruit whose symbolism spoke for itself. Peeling the sticker also drastically reduced the album's resale value. However, unaltered copies are now highly valuable collector's items.
Huh.
Yeah. The Beatles' Abbey Road. Of course, everyone knows this.
Paul McCartney, no shoes on. He's dead. He's dead.
So, August 8th, 1969, they literally had 15 minutes to get this picture because that's how long the police officer was willing to hold up traffic while the photographer stood on a stepladder in the middle of the street. How about that?
I would think in 15 minutes you could do it. Just saying.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Pink Floyd.
73.
Yeah.
Doesn't feature the name of either the band or the album. It depicts light being reflected into color by a glass prism. 6 of the 7 colors of the rainbow are featured with only indigo missing, but the more important number may be 3. The prism, the light beams, color spectrum were apropos of the band's iconic light shows. The Clash, London Calling. Let's see here. This photo is bassist Paul Simonian. Simonian?
Yeah.
Smashing his bass to give the crowd something to react to, because at this concert in September of 1979, they were absolutely not reacting to anything the band did.
Maybe you sucked. Just saying. Should I stay or should I go now?
Joy Division, Unknown Pleasures. Do you know anything about this? It's a data visualization of the radio emissions from the first pulsar, also known as the rotating neutron star. Let's see, happened.
These are all album covers, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Joy Division. I think I've heard of them. I can't remember any of the records. Oh, yeah. I remember this.
Nirvana.
I remember this. He's got his little donger.
So
you cut it off.
No, I think the photographer did.
Oh.
Kurt Cobain conceived this idea after watching a television show about water births. So then they sought out stock footage of water births, and it was actually deemed too graphic.
It's because he's,
So then
donger.
This is Spencer Eldon. He was 4 months old at the time, and his picture was chosen to be used. However, he filed a lawsuit against the remaining members of Nirvana in 2021.
I remember that.
And sought $150,000 in damages. The case was dismissed in January 2022.
It's because you're an idiot. Your parents allowed it, so sue them.
And Smashing Pumpkins. Now, I do love the group Smashing Pumpkins.
You do?
Melancholy and Infinite Sadness. Yep. And this was just...
I learned something today.
The artist, or John Craig. This is a composite based on Jean-Baptiste Grise, the Souvenir, and St. Catherine of Alexandria.
Okay.
So there you go. He called it the CSI of album covers.
Pretty cool.
So those are 8 of the most iconic 12-inch vinyl LP, according to this writer.
Yeah, it's subjective. Because
Michael Nordine.
One of mine would be Saturday Night Fever soundtrack.
Well, yeah, because you love the soundtrack. That's why.
But it's still it's an iconic picture with him on John Travolta on the dance floor. Bob Seger, Live Bullet. That's another one I think is awesome.
Thriller, because you open it up and there's Michael laying there in his white suit.
There you go. Anyway, all right, now you got a 12-hour road trip ahead of you. You're going from Toledo to Myrtle Beach, like we've done. You can only listen to one singer. Who are you listening to? So somebody put it out on social media. Exactly what I just said. One singer. The number one. You know what? I'm going to start with the bottom.
We also have people that are commenting.
That's awesome. One person said, okay, number 24. One person said, depends. Do I like the people I'm with? If I don't, then it's Barry Manilow.
Look, oops. Lori said Barry Manilow or Billy Joel.
Okay. Then it's Weird Al Yankovic, Morgan Wallen for your country folk, Drake, Dave Matthews, Beyonce, Michael Jackson at number 16, Beck, Taylor Swift, Pearl Jam, Eddie Vedder, Ozzy at number 12, Radiohead, Queen, Freddie Mercury, Prince at 9, Led Zeppelin and Robert Plant 8, Paul Simon. So that would include Simon and Garfunkel, but they didn't put that on there. Number 6, Johnny Cash.
And the acoustic guy started playing I See the Train a Coming.
Yeah, that was
when
awesome.
The train came through at dinner.
Inside the 5.
Hold on a minute before you go. Can we look at some of these?
No. Of course.
Deborah is saying Jimmy Buffett.
Jimmy Buffett.
R.I.P. Rick, Beatles album Color. That street is a very busy street in London area. Tried it in 2005 with not much luck. It's right outside their studio.
Cool.
Maureen saying Van Morrison. Girl, you are a rocker.
Oh, brown-eyed girl.
Tommy is saying Celine Dion and Whitney Houston. Judy is going with Elvis. You can't go wrong with Elvis.
I love it.
Captain Fantastic.
Roy Boy.
Brown,
what's up, my man? Nice.
How about Elton John? Oh, Celine Dion. Celine Dion?
Okay.
Roy.
I don't take you as a Celine Dion guy. Hey, get my new truck. I got a cool stereo. Check out Celine Dion.
You know,
but hey, I'm not judging you, big man.
Listen, Elvis is a really good option, though, because he's got fast ones. He's got slow ones.
Right. And he's got in-betweens.
Yeah.
Okay, 7, Paul Simon, Johnny Cash, Tom Petty, Pink Floyd, Chris Cornell from Soundgarden and Audio Slave. And let's see. Paul McCartney, number 2, and the Beatles and Wings. And number 1, according to this, and I don't know if it was voted on or not, but they said David Bowie. You won't run out of songs for sure.
I don't know that I've ever sat down and listened to a David Bowie album. Have you?
Well, we don't have any, but I love David Bowie's music. When David Bowie died, Sirius XM did a David Bowie tribute channel for, I don't know, like a month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I was listening to it, and it was old interviews and songs, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So
I mean, I think for a single, if I could only choose a single, it would be Whitney, between Whitney and Barbra Streisand.
Okay. That'd be a girls trip then, right? 12 hours. I wouldn't be in that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm okay with that.
And then a couple friends, Suzanne said she would listen to Elton John or Billy Joel, and Roman said he'd listen to Little Baby. Do not say last names. Roman said he would say Little Baby, who's a rapper.
Okay. I wasn't going to say last names.
Doesn't want to.
Anyway, of course he would. That's awesome. Matter of fact, as soon as the podcast's over, Roman, I suggest that you put on some Little Baby and crank it up really loud.
I don't
till your dad is dancing around.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
All right, you want my list?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I have a list.
Oh, you have a list? I thought
did.
you could only choose one.
You can, but I have a list to get to number one.
Oh.
Marvin Gaye, he'd be on that list. Anita Baker, she'd be on that list. Prince, he'd be on that list. Barry Gibb, the Bee Gees. Karen Carpenter at number 3. Luther at number 2. Drum roll, please. Michael
Jackson.
Yeah, because Michael's catalog is so huge.
It's so diverse.
And you could start with the Jacksons or Jackson 5. You know, there's a lot of great Jackson 5 records. And then you go into Michael, and then you go into the Jacksons when they're together, and then Michael again.
Yeah.
So
his music is just so diverse.
Yep.
You know, what is Sean is saying Snoop Dogg.
Snoop.
John Bon Jovi. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So wait a minute. You're giving Roy grief over Celine Dion, and you say Karen Carpenter.
Yeah, but Roy is a man's man, okay? And he's a big, beautiful hillbilly. I just did not expect Celine Dion coming out of the big man. Did you? No. Shania Twain, yes. Or not. Anyway, but hey, it's a new time for Roy Boy. All right. Now,
wait, was Eagles on the group? Oh, it was Don Henley, right? Or Eagles?
No, I said that. Eagles were not even anywhere mentioned.
I am stunned because when I listened to their live album of like every song, I think but one I know.
Yeah. That's why Josh and I went to the show. It was so amazing because every song you know, and it was awesome. No, there's no Eagles on here at all.
I'm stunned. Tommy,
the Eagles.
We need to change that.
Hotel California too is an iconic cover. I'm surprised that wasn't in your thingy jobby.
Well, I didn't write the article.
All right, so Christian artists. I have my top 4.
Hold on, we're getting in.
Karen Carpenter is much better than Celine. Just saying. You know, it's hard to beat Karen Carpenter's voice. I don't care who it is. There's just something about her, the quality and the tone, and it's absolutely beautiful and perfect.
It's God-given. It's natural.
It is.
It's
not forced.
It's like Luther Vandross.
Same.
It just comes out. So I have seen a lot of young girls recording the Carpenters' music because they sound similar to Karen. And I am like, why does this continue to happen? If you have a great voice, cut your own gosh darn music and stop trying to emulate and imitate past people. She was one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Just like you probably could be one of a kind too.
But you're not Karen Carpenter.
No, right.
Agreed.
I just saw an article where Richard was going to buy their family house back just so he could go back into it, not to change anything, but just to go into it and sit in the hallways and feel her presence and hear them music again and all that before they got real popular.
Oh,
which I thought was interesting.
It is interesting.
Stacy saying AC/DC.
Oh, you are rocking out, Stacy, for 12 straight hours. Back in black.
Can you press play on Karen Carpenter while using your rocker to get to the stereo?
Yes, you can.
Brandon Lake.
All right, so
people are still
Brandon Lake.
Celine Dion, yes,
effortless.
she is absolutely the same.
She's still having health issues. Celine Dion?
I think she always will, won't she? It's that
I don't
it's
know.
like that she goes into a spasm or what's it called? Like a paralysis type of thing.
I don't know.
DC Talk, OC Supertones, Newsboys,
Newsboys.
Stephen Curtis
It's good.
Chapman.
Stephen Curtis Chapman.
Michael W. Smith, man.
So Stephen Curtis Chapman would be my number 5. Michael W. Smith, Jeremy Camp, Crowder, who I adore.
I love him.
But without a doubt, Toby Mac.
Oh yeah, Toby
would be my number 1 because I just love him.
He's also very diverse, like Michael.
He is. You get a whole different variety and range of tunes.
Well, Amy Grant, because I listened to her music back in the 80s when she was still married to her first husband. And now, and she's still recording. And Michael W. Smith, I mean, he's got a ton out there too.
So
I think Anita Baker would put me to sleep.
I love Anita Baker.
Well, I do too, but I just think
it's jazzy. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I wouldn't fall asleep when I'm driving. I got coffee going, man.
Oh.
We got to hit the next rest stop because I'm drinking coffee. I was going to say something, lost it. Okay, bye-bye. It's gone.
What about Frank Sinatra?
I thought about Frank, but then I thought everybody like, oh, yeah, Frank. Oh, trying to be.
Well, no, because that big band stuff, love it.
Oh, me too. Yeah, Frank could be good.
I just put in Glass FM.
Oh, I know what it was. What's the 96, whatever it is, Christian station here in Toledo? K-Love. So I got the K-Love app, and they have all these different formats of Christian music, and they have this one called Era, K-Love Era, and it's all 90s and early 2000s. So when we became Christians and I first started listening to Christian music, it's all that music. Oh my gosh, I'm out there. I take my walk for a good 45 minutes to an hour, and I just got it cranked in my earbuds. It's only one earbud because the other one broke. Anyway, amazing. The format is so good. It just takes you back to the 90s, with DC Talk and with Sonic Flood and, so many great, artists and records back then. A lot of the Christian music today, it's turned to like pop with all the equipment now and the
bubblegum.
Yeah. And I don't know. Anyway, I still like a lot of it. So there you go. All right. That's enough. What
Alexa,
do we got?
tune in to Glass FM. Everybody's Alexas are now turning into Glass.
There you go. All right. Let's see. Topic for Wednesday or funny video? What do you got? We don't have a topic.
We don't have a
Wednesday.
topic.
Yeah, we've got choices though.
Yeah, we have plenty to choose from.
We do.
So.
And Judy, we'll get that shirt out to you soon.
Yeah. All right. So this is a very short video. I mean, it's cute. It's not ho 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 ha 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 funny, but it goes with our topic.
Okay.
Okay, next time. Oh. Nice. You see, we are playing you, man. Can I take a picture with you, please? Hey, man, big fan. How are you feeling? Sorry.
Isn't that funny?
How cool is that, Billy Joel?
The guy's driving his bike in New York City with it playing out, and he's, and all of a sudden this limo pulls up next to him, and
It's
he's
Billy
like,
Joel.
"Oh, I'm sorry." He goes, "Oh my gosh, I play your music." Yeah.
That is awesome. See, that just gives me chills, man. The hair's up on the arm. That is the cool thing about celebrities when they do stuff like that. So,
well, it's pretty funny that he heard his own music. Could you? I mean, imagine, you're right, and all of a sudden you hear your music, and you like, because who else does that is The Rock. There's video of him in his SUV in California, whatever, and he's pulling up next to a tour bus, and he's and they're all like, "Oh my gosh!" Yeah, it's kind of funny.
That's good people right there. All right. Wednesday, we don't know what the topic will be, but it'll be an awesome one. And don't forget to share the podcast, people. Yep. And so we can grow and take over the world. All right. Thank you to Inside Out Inspections Plus. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Wayne. You guys did a good job with the video. I think it was John, in the video with him.
I know. Stay cool, people. See you on Wednesday.